Good morning. The question for today is sobriety really that quick fix for your health? I mean, are you going to make quick adjustments and quick improvements in your health over a short period of time because you've gone sober? Quick answer to that is yes and no. You know, if you're a drinker, or if you've been smoking for a long time, if you've been doing these things for a long time, in terms of stopping drinking or stopping smoking, in terms of that being a turning point in your life, it's probably, I think, one of the biggest, it's going to have one of the biggest impacts on your health, on your both physical and, don't forget, your mental health as well, in this instance. You know, stopping the flow of alcohol, if we look at the short-term benefits of it, you know, the liver starts to heal, one thing, right? You know, all those liver enzymes within a few days or a few weeks, they're going to start to return to normal, or as normal as you possibly can, depending on the damage to your liver. Same thing's going to happen with your blood pressure. It can start to drop and start to normalize pretty soon. Your sleep quality, that's going to pick up. So it means that you're going to have better sleep, which means that you get better rest and better energy levels. Now, again, this depends on a variety of different factors. You know, some people find that as soon as they stop drinking alcohol, they get good sleep straight away. For me, it took almost a month, and you know, there's a lot of in-betweens, and there might be other things that you're doing that will affect that, right? But that's the same with everything that we're talking about here. Mental clarity is another one. That's going to improve. So let's say things like your memory, your concentration, your decision making, all that kind of stuff, that's going to improve as your mind clears, as you know, your brain is not being doused in alcohol every day. And other people find things like, you know, things that are going to improve, like their skin or their hair. You know, some people are not as lucky as that, but you know, we're not expecting miracles here, right? I think even short-term reductions for things like anxiety or depression, how you deal with stopping drinking alcohol, that depends on, you know, how you're coping with things, how you're adjusting to things, all that kind of stuff. So I think a lot of people, you know, they get a lift. You know, I had lots and lots and lots of energy once I stopped drinking, and you know, some people feel sluggish, some people have the same thing where they're just getting, they feel the benefits straight away in terms of their energy levels. I think one of the reasons why I felt so much energy was because I just had huge weights lifted off my shoulder once I decided to, you know, once I made that decision to stop drinking, and I knew I wasn't going to go back. But look, it's not a magic cure, right? It's not going to cure everything just by stopping drinking, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just a bloody great start, right? It gives you a really solid foundation for sorting out other problems in your life, fixing other things in your life. You know, the problems that may be underlying, maybe they're the reasons why you started drinking in the first place, or some of the problems that might have been caused by drinking. You know, I think a lot of the time you're not going to fix these problems while your brain, as I said, is doused in alcohol. Your thinking is doused in alcohol. Your body is, you're all the time recovering, in recovery mode, instead of trying to sort things out. So, you know, some issues are just done. You know, you've just got a problem because of all the alcohol that you drank, and there's no other way to look at this. I've got mild scarring of the liver, and that's not going to heal. You know, maybe in the future, you know, if they find a way of doing that. But for now, no, it is what it is. So the only way I can look at that is I have to deal with what it is. I don't get any real problems with it. And I'm just super stoked that I stopped drinking when I did, right? It was the best decision I've ever taken. Like I said at the beginning, it was just a massive turning point in my life. And that's end of story, right? So I've had a lot of ups and downs since, you know, as life is going to throw those things at you, but it's got nothing to do with alcohol. I dealt with the downs a lot better without the alcohol in my system, and you know, I didn't allow the ups to take me down a road where you know, I'm going to try and extend the ups more than I could, you know, like celebrating with alcohol and trying to extend that out. So listen, if you haven't signed up for the first 2 weeks of our Stop Drinking Alcohol program, Habits Unplugged, the link is in the description. It's free, there's no obligation to continue, and I just think you've got nothing to lose by taking a look at that. So take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Onwards and upward day. Take care. Bye now.